Trump's energy stocks will help you retire early. I'm not a financial advisor, but many financial advisors might say that this company is the most likely candidate to provide energy for the next era of data centers and AI. And the company is Next Era Energy, ticker symbol NEE. They are the world's largest generation capacity of wind and solar. So what does that mean? That means that they could provide up to 34 gigawatts of energy, according to the Department of Energy, from wind and solar. Sam Altman is calling for 17 gigawatts, so about half of that. Well, that's exactly half of that, but it's really unclear what Sam Altman actually needs. But with NVIDIA, Oracle, SoftBank, that's the number that's being floated around for the near term. And then 8 years from now, it'll be 10 times that, according to him. But here's the deal. No matter what happens with OpenAI, this energy is starting to get built out. And this company is well positioned right now to get some of that deal flow. The ticker is holding up on the stock chart, and the Q3 earnings revenue slightly missed estimates. It was up year over year. Earnings per share beat, and earnings reaction isn't great, but over the past couple weeks, any earnings reaction that holds where the stock was before earnings is actually pretty good relative to a lot of other companies releasing earnings and relative to the market, which has gone down. So let's jump into a little breakdown on NEE.
This is Sam Putnam. This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
All right, so here's the deal. It's hard to say where this energy is actually going to come from, right? To provide this 17 gigawatts that's needed for maybe the next year, next few years for OpenAI and for their competitors, Anthropic, which makes Claude, which is another LLM like Google Gemini. Next Era is definitely in the conversation because that Department of Energy quote of calling them the world's largest generator of wind and solar. Wind and solar is great not only because these big tech companies want to be associated with wind and solar, it's green, right? Call it greenwashing, call it environmentally conscious, whatever it is. Wind and solar is growing like a weed. So unfortunately, it's really intermittent. So you do need other energy sources like natural gas in the meantime. And we've seen the price of natural gas go absolutely, I was going to say nuclear, but it's not quite getting there. It's sort of higher than it was a month ago at a time when nuclear stocks have sold off significantly. So the timelines for all of this is pretty up in the air, but natural gas futures are up slightly at the same time as oil is down as well. So I'm not saying that you put your money where, you know, things have already gone, right? You want to buy the stocks before they go up. And that's the reason I think Next Era Energy is interesting. I'm not going to say go buy some natural gas company just because natural gas is up right now. There is no wind futures. There's no solar futures. If there's some type of analog, let me know in the comments, but I don't know of it yet. What we do have is public companies, and this company actually owns a public utility, Florida Power and Light, which is definitely at the cutting edge of renewable load balancing. So what that means is, you know, wind and solar is great. It's great that they are arguably the world's largest, right? Florida Power and Electric and Light is the largest rate-regulated electric utility as measured by retail electricity produced and sold. So they have a lot of customers, is all that means. Florida is a big state, and it's just one big company serving a bunch of them. It's not. I guess California must have a bunch of different companies in there. So Next Era is kind of the test case because they own Florida Power and Light, and they also own this clean energy business. And together with that clean energy business's subsidiaries, affiliates, whatever it is, they are the world's largest generator of renewable energy from the wind and sun and a world leader in battery storage. So this is a big company. Look at that market cap. I'll minimize this here, but 150 billion market cap. So this is a massive public company with a serious research arm, getting all the load balancing in place, the pumps. You can actually use pool pumps to regulate the electricity grid. Believe it or not, Florida has a ton of pumps that turn on and turn off. People like to clean their pools, and you can use that to balance the grid. So this sounds crazy. Believe me, this has been happening for a decade now. And now it's finally needed because there's this AI requires all this power. So it's all coming full circle. This permitting can take years. There's a lot of other companies that also are going to be implicated in this power build out. Dominion, Entergy, Bloom Energy is like the bridge company because they can set up remote power. If you look at Entergy, you can't buy it right now. It's basically following the price of oil right now, it looks like. If you look at Dominion, it's actually setting up pretty well. This is pretty interesting, pretty big base. I would definitely put this on a watch list for sure. It's just a little slow. So I think NE is the stock to buy right now. And look, I mean, sure, this is a big sell-off. But if you look at other earnings reactions so far, this earnings reaction is pretty solid for Q3. So that's the idea. Hit that like button if you like these ideas. It helps the YouTube algorithm show this to more than the 10 views we've been getting recently after YouTube cracked down on one of our titles. Don't quote me on what I just said, but that seems to be what's happening. I could be wrong. Hit that subscribe if you want a free course on how to buy stocks, and go to stockspeed.com to sign up.
This is Sam Putnam. This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam. This is Sam Putnam.